Here we are, I've arrived in England. The way I was going to work this little journey is to go from the north all the way down to the south. So I started up here in Newcastle. Just by the way, you'll have to excuse these busking clips, like this is the only video footage I could get my hands on. The next city I went to was the next day. I went to Leeds and eventually worked my way down to Manchester. Newcastle was actually really good for money. Leeds less so, it was less busy. And Manchester absolutely killed it. Manchester I made 200 quid in 2 hours. So yeah, Manchester was like my favourite busking experience so far, but obviously I've got no videos because I had nobody with me on the day. So you just have to enjoy these training clips with me and two of the local guys. We've got Sam Lord and Joe Ashworth.
Still feel her vibe.
Oh. Yeah, so I got the bus to Birmingham this morning, just checked in at my hostel. Next step is I've just got a train into West Brom, so I'm going to meet my man Rebaz and we're going to have a hard training session, so it should be good.
Sam Madden, all the way from Northern Ireland. What's happening, Sam?
Not much.
I'm vlogging him, he's vlogging me.
2 vlogs going on.
So Sam, what do you think of the session?
I was shocking. I need to start training. But it was fun.
But we did get some good stuff though.
Yeah. Well, you can see it's still wet. My second day in Birmingham. It looks like it's going to be the first place that I actually don't make any money. Yeah, because the weather hasn't really been kind to me.
Right, we're going.
What's happening? No. Yeah, so I'm here with my host in Oxford. Unfortunately, the weather's taken a turn for the worst again, as you can see
God.
on the floor. It's absolutely disgusting, but that makes it 4 days in a row that I haven't been able to busk. Unfortunately, since my last busking session, I've spent over 100 quid, so I've got to make it big on the weekend. But for now, we're going to do a lower session. We're going to try and land some combos. I'm not going to try any handstands and stuff because it's so wet. We'll just see how we get on.
Let's do it.
Let's see how it goes, you know?
Yeah.
It's not ideal, but...
Coming like a train in the city lights, yeah. We're coming like a train, baby, you and I. We're falling like the rain in the city lights, yeah. We're falling like the rain and we're here. We are young, we are right where we want, burning fast and burning free.
didn't know that happened.
Well, I guess that's the end of our session then. Oh.
Out here in Oxford today, hopefully gonna make some cash. It's a Saturday. It's only 11:30. I've done a few shows, got a few crowds, sweating already. And yeah, hopefully we'll do some good shows and get some good money. Right, at the train station as we speak, gonna have one last lower session. Managed to make 60 quid busking today as well, so hopefully we get some good clips.
Sweet. Do you want me to stop and start that?
No, I'm gonna do an amazing conference.
Alright, let's see it. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can stop. Cheers. So after that session with Dan, I went straight to London, Kingston, where I stayed with my friend Scott. I quickly realised that London wasn't actually the best place for me to make money busking. That may come as a surprise, but basically the little town Kingston that he was staying in, I tried once for about 10 minutes on a weekday, and I hardly made anything. It wasn't even worth doing. Maybe on a weekend it could have been quite good, but I just didn't bother. Trying again after that. So I could have gone to the centre, for example, like Leicester Square, where there's a lot of famous buskers and stuff do stuff there, but it's so competitive and it's so hard to get a spot. And if you do get a spot, you're probably only going to get like a 1 hour slot, where I prefer to go for like 2 or 3 hours to get my money's worth. So instead of hanging around in London, I ended up going back to Oxford for about a week. So weird.
You gotta believe me. Let's not take it slow. We can make it feel so easy. I can show you how it's safe to stick to what you know. We can make it feel so easy. I can show you how. Uncontrolled. Got me up, you know you want it. Don't say no. Got me up, you know you want it.
This guy's in my spot today, but he said I can have it in 10 minutes. Well, back on track. Yesterday busking went really well. I made 180 quid whilst slightly hungover, and just gonna have a nice little training session in this beautiful spot.
You always meet the same old friends. You always dance the same old dance. You always
motherfucking 1. NWA back in this motherfucker, yo. Taking out all you commercialized ass niggas. And we on this laid back track. And we doing this one kind of smooth. So what you gonna do, Drake? Kick it.
So the last week in Oxford's been really fun, but not very good financially. Basically, I only busked on Saturday and Sunday. So Saturday I only managed to go for 20 minutes because the weather was that bad this week, and I made 19 quid. And then yesterday, Sunday, I made 161 something. So it's not worked out too badly. But anyway, hopefully you enjoyed the video again. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the next one, and drop us a like if you can. Cheers.